So I'm back again, and what I'm showing you now is the premise of the old brewery of Berlin. I don't know whether you can read it. I'm gonna zoom in. It's called Berliner Bürgerbräu, which would be translated word by word into brewery for the people of Berlin. Yeah. And where we are now is the so-called Spreetunnel. What you see in front of us is the so-called Spree. The river is going from the southeastern part to the northwestern and has been Berlin's industrial lifeline during the time of industrialism. And this here looks kind of like a bungalow, but indeed it's a tunnel with stairways built in I guess 1907 or something like that, which is pretty fascinating because as you can see the river is going right over the tunnel, and it hasn't been built like in the mine works. No, instead it has been built in hole aside the river, and then it has been sunk just until it reached the right depth, and afterwards the stairways have been built in. And what you can see over there is the exiting stairs. And why we're here is pretty much this view, because right now we're on the northwestern edge of the Müggelsee. See is the German word for lake, and this is the biggest lake in Berlin by compared by size. And there are a lot of boats out there, sailing or going by motors or ferries. There is a lot of swimming area. I don't know whether I can show it to you. I'm going to a point with better view. And there. By the way, gorgeous weather. Yes. I'm going to lay down in the sun right after this. These tiny hills over there, I don't know. These mountains over there, they are the Müggelberge, which is pretty much a joke in its name, because they are hills at most. Yes. But no mountains. But with 115 meter as highest hill, that's pretty much the highest you're gonna get in Berlin. And so the name is not changed from Müggelberge into Müggelhügel or Müggel Hills or whatever. Yeah. Over there, I don't know whether you can see it, this old house, pretty much rotting, shows the merchants' houses. Berlin has always been a trading point, and a lot of suburban areas have been developing into quite noble living areas. So this is the other side. Just went through the stairways, and first I want to show you what I really like is when huge trees, thick and tall up to the sky, are covered in ivy. I don't know whether it's good for the tree or bad for the tree. Whatever, it looks great. That's not what I stopped. This looks tiny, is tiny. It's a former toilet house and in 2000 and I don't know what, it has been reconstructed and became a little French restaurant. And the funny part is, still upstairs is the toilet, and downstairs is kitchen, bar, serving area, wardrobe, a door, 2 windows, and enough seating space for, I don't know, 12 people. So in winter it's pretty funny sitting in there and pretty much hearing the cooking chef scratching the pepper into little sprinkles. And in summer you can see there's these nice seating spaces out there. So, and now, I don't know whether it's legal or illegal. I'm going to take you for a ride. I'm going to ride along the road of Boelschestrasse. There's one of the huge houses with all the ornaments and the balconies, and pretty much every house here has in the first floor areas for little shops. Here in Friedrichshagen it's pretty much usual not to have a big grocery, a big shopping center, only to have grocery, and the rest, another tramway. The rest of the shops is pretty much divided up onto every little house up here with restaurants and cafes. And yeah, let the ride begin. I hope the batteries last long. Yes, 35 minutes, that should do it. I don't know. Talking, riding and filming? Whatever. So, in the middle you see the tramway route, which has been built in 1995 or something, and it connected the station way up the end of the street and the sea. Here we have the church I promised to show you. I like it. In 1964 or something, it gave a huge storm. Yeah, there was a storm, and a lightning just went into the tower and destroyed the whole tower, so it has been rebuilt. There are pictures and designs of the old church which show the original tower, and that's a statue of I don't know whom or what's it supposed to show. And over there is the marketplace. Right behind the tree in front of you, there's the statue of Friedrich. Right in the back of you can see the only new kind modern house with more than six floors. I still don't understand how people could have agreed to build it up here. Whatever. And old houses with ornaments again. I don't know, at the end of the road you might get sick of it. So I'm hopping on the bike again. And yeah, I lived in Friedrichshagen for, let me think, yeah, pretty much 10 years. 10? 12. Moved here in 1995 and left in 2007. And this over here is all new. When I was a child, there only was a grocery market with a huge parking space. Every teenager loved to ride the bike on, or skate, or inline skate, or whatever. And yeah, little cafes, as I've mentioned. the former butcher we went to every time. Oh, my favorite place, scooping ice place. It's Italian and they are living here for, I don't know, 15 years now, and they still haven't managed to do the German Tschüss, which is a pretty complicated word, I admit, containing an umlaut, the double S, and the very seldom combination of T and SCH. But whatever, it's charming, and as you can see, it's crowded up because everybody loves the ice of Amsterdam. And another tramway. Yeah, right up there. I don't know whether you can see it. The end of the bridge. No, at the end, on the bridge, there is the urban rail. In Berlin it's called S-Bahn. Stands for the abbreviation of the German word city, which is Stadt, and the word Bahn, which stands for train. So the abbreviation S-Bahn has been created, and it only takes 15 minutes by train to get here from the Berlin inner ring. Yeah. Police department. Oh, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Still not used to this whole holding a camera properly thing. Pretty much shaking every time. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. And I don't know whether it's still there. Oh, there's something new built. See the yellow house in the background? That was a youth club where I had African drumming lessons when being 12, and we had sound lectures during some school event where we screamed throughout the whole Spreetunnel, and we managed to do different technical advanced stuff to the sounds and screams we make, and we're so proud. And yeah, now I don't even know anymore what we did, but I remember the fun we had, and that's all that matters. Yeah, and now we're at the end. Behind the train bridge is pretty much nothing more than tennis places. And the mini tram, I'm going to show you that. The mini tram heading towards Schöneiche, because usually every train in Germany goes on the width. What's the width? Of 1,435 millimeters. And there are some routes of old trains with steam engines, or of little tramways which ride on a narrower gauge, is it gauge? Width? Whatever. And there it is. Almost tiny. Leaving in about 3 minutes. And connecting the villages Schöneiche and Ransdorf to Berlin. Yeah, and there is supposed to be a plan up here to show you. Whatever. Okay. So as you can see, up here it gets pretty rural, so no more city stuff. So I'm gonna take you to a closer view at the Müggelsee.